I'm I don't know what to do with the channel name because it's mostly focused on NBA, but I want to like I'm a diehard Mets fan and Jets fan, and I want to focus on them as well as the Knicks as the Mets season started on Thursday. So I'm probably gonna do a preview on that Wednesday or Tuesday on the outlook for the Mets season but I'll do it probably twice a week for the Mets and then just do my daily recap for the Knicks. But of course, once the Knicks season ends, I'll do more on the Mets. And then the Jets. Jets suck, but I'm a diehard Jets fan. So that's from me. I'm gonna have to come up with a new title. If you guys got any suggestions on what if I should make a new second channel or if I just should just keep in here and make a new channel name, let me know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section. Hello everybody and welcome to Inside the Arc. I'm your host Matthew Geller and we'll dive into the Knicks in a second. I need to do something. I need to share my screen and show you guys something. Where is it? It's this video. So as you can see in that video, I don't know if you guys saw those two teams played today at noon. I was horribly wrong. I admit to that. Michigan, I wasn't familiar with your game. Michigan, you guys could win the national championship. Michigan's a really good team. I thought their inconsistency would get them, and it clearly didn't, as that was one of the worst predictions I've ever done. And 1,400 people saw that. Not my greatest work, but it's all good. Let's get to the Knicks game. So, welcome back to Inside the Arc. Yeah. And the New York Knicks have now made it 5 in a row, a 93-2 win over their crosstown rivals, the Brooklyn Nets. And once again, it wasn't pretty, but they found a way. And that's now 14 straight wins over Brooklyn. But this one did not feel like dominance. The Knicks were down 13 in the first half, playing from behind against a team they should be handling comfortably. And that's becoming a concern. This team keeps playing down to competition instead of setting the tone early. Now give them credit. They would respond. Karl Anthony Towns stepped up and led the way when it mattered most. The Knicks made the plays they needed to close it out. But wins like this raise a bigger question. Yes, 5 in a row. Yes, they're finding ways to win. Yes, a win's a win. But can this team start putting together complete performances instead of digging themselves out of holes? Because against better teams, I don't think that's going to work. So now, focus shifts to what's next. And can they clean it up? Or is this who they are? Let's get to this box score. 14 points in the first quarter. You know how bad that is? I love that we were playing with heart and how we were shoving them. I mean, you don't, if they have a hard foul, you don't let them get away with the hard foul. You don't. You don't. And then Anunoby was probably the best player efficiency-wise. 7 from 13, 16 points. Cat was good. Let me get to this end of the game. I'll get to the end of the game and what happened with Cat at the end. And prayers up to Cat. He wasn't able to get good prep for the game because of his dad had health issues. Prayers up to him. Wishing him the best. Bridges, yet again, you can't expect much from him though. So just expect him to sit on the bench and do nothing. Shamit, I haven't seen Shamit have a good game in a while. Brunson, terrible. He did do good towards the end of the game at just closing it out. So that's why he's captain clutch. Diawara was good, 2 threes. Robinson, free throws, always 1 from 5 1 from 5 on free throws is not great, but it's all good. Clarkson, fine, I guess. Kolek, why was he in the game? Oh no, he didn't get in much. Alvarado was horrible. So, yeah. Okay, let me get to this end of the game. The Knicks would be up by 3 with the ball with 15 seconds left. You'd think the game would be over. Brunson, 2 free throws. Misses 1, makes the first, misses the second, which is fine, I guess. At least you made it a 2-possession game. But, I mean, then the Nets get the rebound and make a 3 immediately. It was made by Nola Trafor. It's such a tanking team. So stupid. We would call timeout, and then they would foul. Towns would get 2 free throws, who had been 11 from 11 at the line. Towns is not clutch. The fact that he missed both after being perfect shows not great at handling pressure, clearly. Then the Nets would do a half-court shot at the buzzer. I think Bridges may have got a tip on it. It doesn't matter. He wasn't going to make it. The Knicks would end up hanging on. But the players playing for the Nets aren't good. Danny Wolf, who led them in scoring? Josh Minot. He made 6 threes. Josh Minot would lead the Nets in scoring. That's a joke. And then, I mean, this Nets team is terrible. This is a flat out embarrassment. The fact that you play so down to competition, that stuff like that can happen. It's just scary. Can lead to us losing game. We're like, so the Knicks are now 46-25, which is pretty good. On pace for like 56 wins. Oh, we have 11 games left, I want to say. We're probably going to get 54 wins. It's the assumption as you've won 5 in a row, which is good, but I mean, play the Wizards at home and then the Pelicans at home. 2 tanking teams, should be 2 wins. You have 7 wins in a row going into the 4-game trip. I should be in Oklahoma for that Sunday game. I'm going to be there. That's a fact already. When I go, we should be on an 8-game winning streak. If you're not, it's a disappointment. Your schedule is easy. You gotta get it done. Right now, if this season ended for the Knicks, they would play the Magic. Actually, would be fine with that. They're not very good. But let me just share my screen, show you guys what I'm talking about in the standings. So, share my screen. So you see we're 1.5 games back of Boston. Maybe we can catch them. I don't know. Detroit won last night without Cade. So it's going to be tough for any team to catch Detroit. I don't know about the head-to-head with Boston and Detroit. So that's going to be something to watch. But Detroit looks like it's going to be first basically no matter what. Celtics probably second. Us probably 3. Yeah, 3 again. Oh, my God. But if the season ended right now, it looks like we would play the Magic. If you look at all these teams, 5 from, I want to highlight it, but it's not going to let me. 5 from 10, anything can happen in this. Anything. Charlotte's good. Philadelphia's fake. Let's look at this now. I want to look at can we go back? Let's see which out of those teams who has the easiest schedule. So can we go strength of schedule, NBA remaining. Share this tab instead. So out of those teams, we have, with the easiest schedule, we have Cleveland's going to finish easy. That sucks for the Nets because they want to lose. Let's see. Toronto, they have an easy schedule. I mean, Toronto's so... Here's the thing about Toronto. The Knicks own them. I don't know how they have such a good record. I haven't seen them play outside when the Knicks play them. So, like, do they just play really well against other teams? I don't know. Orlando has a semi-easy schedule. They got, like, playing 500. It's only dragged down because they play the Pacers and the Kings. 2 terrible teams. But they play Pistons, Celtics, Lakers. It's not easy. And then Philadelphia has a tough schedule. See, Philly could drop down to 10, which is mind-boggling to me. Crazy. Charlotte has a hard schedule. I want Charlotte. Charlotte's a cool team. I'll never hate on them. See, Detroit has a tough schedule. I don't know. Celtics also have a tough schedule. That's why the Knicks should find a way to catch up to these teams, but they're not going to. You got to take advantage of these teams having hard schedules. You already played all the hard teams. So you got to take advantage. And Atlanta's the fakest team I've ever seen. Atlanta won 11 games in a row. They played no one good. As soon as they played the Rockets, they got killed by 20 last night. They lost by 20. I mean, they're fake. Yeah. So that's just my recap on the NBA. So you guys know I do recaps of the NBA. I tried sprinkling a bit of March Madness. My predictions were terrible. See, with March Madness, I go too depth into analysis, picking too much upsets, because then it's just chalk nowadays, like the 1 seed just going to win. And with that being said, so in the summertime, I'm not going to be able to film as much probably on my schedule, but I want to be able to film. So what I'm going to look to do, I don't know what to do with the channel name, because it's mostly focused on NBA, but I want to, I'm a diehard Mets fan and Jets fan, and I want to focus on them as well as the Knicks, as the Mets season started on Thursday. So I'm probably going to do a preview on that Wednesday or Tuesday on the outlook for the Mets season, but I won't do that much. I'll do it probably twice a week for the Mets and then just do my daily recap for the Knicks. But of course, once the Knicks season ends, I'll do more on the Mets. And then the Jets. Jets suck, but I'm a diehard Jets fan. So that's from me. As I'm gonna have to come up with a new title. If you guys got any suggestions on what if I should make a new second channel or if I just should just keep in here and make a new channel name, let me know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section. As the Knicks would beat the Brooklyn Nets 93-92, making it 5 wins straight. But now, what are they gonna do next? We'll find out Sunday, 7:30 against the Washington Wizards. The New York Knicks look to make it 6 in a row. Thanks for watching Inside the Arc. Once again, I'm Matthew Geller.